Hey, Northern Dice, and today I guess I'm going to be unbagging my Kickstarter copy of Crystallo by Lighthearted Games. This is one that I saw on Board Game Geek when the competition was running a good long while back, but it wasn't something that I paid much interest in as I wasn't much of a solo gamer, and even to this day I'm still not. But when I saw it on Kickstarter, the quality and the actual comments that came back from other reviewers really astounded me on how positive it was, so performance worth a punt. And straight away, it was just these two items inside the parcel, and I was blown away because the quality of this bag is, I know it's just a bag and it's not going to make much impact on gameplay, but it was astounding because usually when you get a bag with a game, it's usually just something to contain things within, not something that's going to be too much of a matter. But it's, I don't know, the attention to detail just straight away put me about. Nice little thank you card from Liberty, is it Kaifa? The effectively Lighthearted Games herself, which is very nice, even signed by her. Even the inside of the bag feels good. Okay, so this is a solo player solitaire game where you are trying to free spirits, I think they are, by collecting sets of crystals and then trying to trap a black dragon. So it has a little bit of a story to itself, but it's a solo game. And this is the actual first game I have ever bought that is a solo game. Now, the setup, rules and everything don't look incredibly dense and shocking because it is just a case of run a routine. But then you get to collecting treasures. This is a Kickstarter that I have looked at. It's sort of half blind. I don't keep up on top of updates, but I did have a good glance. So you get treasures where you are able to assist yourself in terms of getting the crystals easier. But apparently having too many is a bad thing, so my greed is definitely going to catch me out on that. But once you've freed them all, it's not as simple as, well, hey, everyone's done. You then got to trap the black dragon himself. Now, scoring table. I've never played a game solo, I'll be completely honest. I've set games up to play solo, got into it, and then stopped because I'll have had someone rock up and wanted to play something, which is fine. But it's something I'm wanting to start doing. Right, let's have a look at the quality of these little Crystallos. Now these are pretty normal in terms of the standardised crystals that you get in games. You get the strange shape, almost like offcuts, but I know they're not because they're all the same size. But they feel solid and robust, and I like the fact that rather than them being tiny and small, like sometimes you get the little ones and the little tokens to carry, these are actually very meaty. And it'll reflect on the cards as well, because the cards, when you actually get them on the corners, it'll look very big. You'll get them and you'll put them onto the creature. Now this is a very low component heavy, not a very component heavy game. It's just a deck of cards and the crystals and the beautiful bag and the rules. But that's not to say the game itself isn't going to be quite dense in tactics and things that you need to do, which is always nice. I always like a game with low component, high value. So we've got, ooh, if you see that, the sheen on the card, it's like almost a different printing on the Firefox, not Mozilla. And the Phoenix is the same, yeah. I don't know if you see it on the camera as much, it's just got a bit of a glint on it. The unicorn, the ice wolf, the seahorse, it's not a seahorse, the fairy, old school, and the black dragon. Oh, nifty, you got a little key. I've never said nifty in my life. Got a little key. So you want to get them all the same shape and same colour, different shapes, same colour, all different colours, same shape, or completely different to get a set. And that is the key for the creature that you'll be freeing. And you put on their respective crystal. Cool, man. Usually not quite good at talking. Nonsense. Just have a quick look through the cards. I've seen that some of them got the images in the centre, which means those will be the ones with the blanks. Hello. I was going to make it a bit more tactical. I like that. Good thinking. These are going to be the things with the items on. And that's it. That's the entire game's components together. Now, the only thing I've got to talk about in terms of current quality is the crystals and the cards. And the crystals, as I've said, are of very good quality. And the cards, pretty nice. Not got a finish to them as far as I can tell, but pretty standard in terms of quality, nice durability. It will be a case of you've got several down. I need a single crystal. I'm going to give up. But you would then place, I know these aren't the respective crystals necessary, there's crystals on there, and it would, in effect, progress the game. Now, this has just been a very short unbagging. There's not a lot more to talk about. In fact, I'm just talking because I can. But this is one that really, really astounded me in terms of the actual amount of detail on the Kickstarter itself, how informed I was straight away. There wasn't anything in terms of, oh, we might unlock this stretch goal, and oh, this might come out, and there wasn't a big complication in terms of backer levels. It was a case of print and play, Crystallo full game, Crystallo with Matt, and one where you get the name in the rulebook. Nice, straightforward, simple. There wasn't that, do I back it because I might not get the good components. I backed mid-tier, just wanted the game, and for the amount I've paid and the quality of the components, it doesn't reflect. I feel like I've got an absolute bargain here. I will be wanting to get a player of this in. I won't have to wait for other people, so I won't have to organise a games night, so that should actually make it quite quick in terms of how quickly I'm able to play it and get my views on. But hopefully I'll really enjoy this, and it'll be one that I'll want to play on a regular basis when I've got 5 minutes to myself. So yeah, that was the Crystallo unbagging, as it was. Still love that bag. Thank you ever so much for sticking around for this long. Sorry I've rambled at the end. I will catch you next time.